Leafs Nation, take a deep breath with me. Because today, the conversation is not simple. Today we are not just talking about a game, a loss, or a few cold statistics. Today we are talking about the future, about identity, about decisions that can define what this team will be in the next few months or in the next few years. The season started not long ago and the Toronto Maple Leafs sit at 5-1, not terrifying, but not comforting either. It is that dangerous middle ground, where we don't know if the team is about to wake up and go on a serious run, or if this journey will continue clumsy and uncertain, stumbling until it becomes restlessness, criticism, and frustration. And if there is one thing Toronto hasn't been able to escape for a long time, it's this drama. The drama of a team that always feels so close, yet so far away at the same time. In the middle of this blue and white fog, two names stand at the center of a discussion that is both the heart and the logic of Leafs Nation. Nick Robertson and David Kampf. Stay or go, grow with what we have, or sacrifice a change. Behind the scenes, the conversations are happening. Darren Dreger at TSN confirmed it. Brad Treliving is exploring the market, analyzing potential trade scenarios involving both players. There is no panic. There is purpose. Because when Mitch Marner left the team in a sign-and trade with Vegas, the top six lost more than skill. It lost identity. It lost control. It lost the creativity that opened a lane when everything seemed closed. Treliving wants fire in the attack. He wants real impact. He wants a player who steps onto the ice and changes the way the opponent breathes. But that comes at a price. And right now, the price may be named Nick Robertson. And that is where the dilemma lives. Is Nick Robertson just a number? A trade asset? Or is he still the kid who arrived with the promise of becoming a star in Toronto? He is 22 years old, on a contract just over $1.8 million. He has already played on the first line this season. Against Columbus, with Nylander out, Robertson played more than 17 minutes and started alongside Austin Matthews. He has speed, a deadly shot, and a scorer's instinct. He has 160 NHL games, 32 goals, 57 points, and one unanswered question. Where does he actually belong on this team? Because in less than a month of hockey, he has already been top six, bottom six, and even a healthy scratch. If he is so good, why does he play all the time? If he isn't good enough, why did he skate next to the best center on the roster? Who is he really? And here, Leafs Nation, is the wound no one likes to poke. Maybe the Toronto Maple Leafs don't know either. Robertson already requested a trade last offseason. He wanted space. He wanted trust. He wanted the chance to prove himself. In the end, he returned. But did he come back to be a protagonist or a trade chip? Brad Treliving doesn't want just anything for him. If he is traded, it would have to be for someone young, with potential, with real impact. Someone at the same level of hope. Names like Martin Nikas have appeared in the dreams of fans. Others, like Chinnikov or even Lucas Reichel, make sense in behind-the-scenes conversations. But then comes a tough question. How many teams are willing to trade one promising piece for another promising piece? In the end, someone will eventually have to take the risk. On the other side of the scale is David Kampf. At 30 years old, with a $2.4 million cap hit through next season, he was assigned to the AHL before the start of the year. And that says everything. In the AHL, he has just 4 games and 1 assist. But the number that matters is the one that weighs against the cap. $1.25 million while he is not on the NHL roster. This move is not emotional. It is not about talent. It is not about identity. It is about space. Kampf is money in the system, and Toronto needs to free that space to breathe. In his case, the goodbye does not hurt. It is part of the business. But if Kampf's departure is nearly inevitable, Robertson remains a conflict that splits hearts. And while all of this happens behind closed doors on the ice, there are signs that the team is still trying to rediscover its essence. Scott Lawton is very close to returning. He is that player who does not change a franchise, but changes the rhythm. He is energy, he is forecheck, he is defensive responsibility. He helps, he balances, he gives breath. But even his return does not answer the main question of this video. Who do the Toronto Maple Leafs want to be? Will they be the team that values youth, develops talent, and bets that Robertson will take off at the right moment? Or will they be the pragmatic team, the one that looks at the present, at Matthews, at Nylander, at primes that will not wait for anyone, and decides that the future is right now, no matter the cost? Because keeping Robertson means believing. Trading Robertson means giving up, and either choice will hurt. And more than that, trading Kampf is simple. Trading Robertson means admitting that his development failed, that the plan did not work, that the talent did not turn into a star. In Toronto, every loss weighs more, and every decision echoes for years. The pressure on the outside is intense. But according to Chris Johnson of TSN, on the inside, the atmosphere is calmer. Management believes the team is better than the record suggests, that adjustments are being made, that everything is not collapsing. But calm is not the same as complacency. And no one forgets, the clock is always ticking for those who wear blue and white. The next test comes fast. Flyers versus Leafs on Saturday. A game that, even though it is only the 12th of the season, might carry the emotional weight of a playoff night. Because if Toronto loses, that feeling of quicksand returns. If Toronto wins, it does not fix everything, but it brings oxygen, hope, and silence to critics. Leafs Nation. Today, the Toronto Maple Leafs look in the mirror and see a team that always dreams about May, but suffers too much in November. We know the size of this crest, the weight of this jersey, the pressure of this city, and now, the decision is right here, knocking on the door. Is Nick Robertson part of the future, or part of the trade? Does David Kampf still have a place in this construction, or is he just taking space? Is this 5-5 one start just an early stumble, or the preview of another disappointment? These are answers that are not only on the clipboard, some of them are in the heart of the fans. Some are in the courage of those who choose. Because in the end, what defines a team is not only who they put on the ice, it is what they have the courage to do when the ice starts to crack. And you, Leafs Nation, what would you do? Like the video, leave your comment below, and subscribe to the channel to stay with us through this journey. Because every blue and white voice matters. And this story is still being written. Go Leafs go!